up, guys? As you can see, we're back in the truck this morning, headed on an adventure. Meeting Jeremy in a minute. We are headed to Greer, South Carolina to pick up an enclosed trailer. Finally made a deal on one. It's a 34-foot gooseneck. Pretty excited about it. A little bigger than what I planned, but you know how it always works. So, want to meet an old buddy from the Southeastern Fox Body days. He had it for sale online, so it'll be good to catch up, and hopefully the old Ford can handle it. So, the first gooseneck I've ever pulled, so that'll be fun. But we're gonna go get her done. Well, he was supposed to be in here at 7. That clock says 7:03. It's really 7:09. Late as always.
I didn't even do my makeup yet.
Thank God he didn't. He'd have been even more late.
Really? Really? Last time? Well, it's back there.
It's hooked up, we think.
We think it's hooked up.
Not sure. Hasn't come off yet.
This is our first experience with gooseneck. So, how's it pulling it?
It's a beast.
Yeah.
We'll leave that up to you to decide about talking about the trailer in the truck.
Huh. So what you're saying is it's heavy.
It's back there. I'll put you that way.
Well,
It was in our last video.
we're heading home, and we pray that we can bring this video as well as many more in the future.
Hopefully this is like staying. Maybe they'll send this shit out.
We shall see.
She's heavy, but that pull's really good. I mean, the pull's phenomenal, actually. You're right, a gooseneck fifth wheel. So I'm definitely happy with getting that over. I can't imagine dragging a bumper pull right now and it being this heavy.
No, you'd be
Swaying and stuff, even with the dually. Like, I definitely would have regretted the 28-foot bumper.
for sure.
So I'm happy with that. I'm a little, just wish we knew.
We're a little uneasy about how to hook it up. I had a 34-foot fifth wheel trailer, and I'm very familiar with how they work. Not so familiar with a gooseneck. So we think we got it hooked up right. But if we make it home with it, then we know we did. If not, well, we know we didn't. So there's that, right?
Yeah.
Not sure this is a good video. We're gonna get burned in the comments like, you bunch of damn idiot.
Yes, that is zip ties.
Well, I don't know how else this thing's supposed
And
to
that is a
stay
bungee
down,
cord.
because it ain't gonna stay down without it, so.
Bless me. Hopefully. Kind of, yeah.
And we might get back to Franklin and Google this and realize that we did all this all wrong.
Maybe we should Google it when we get in the truck. Send help. Someone, please.
Did y'all hear that?
That's a 6-0. Screaming.
That's called the struggle bus, in case you didn't know.
Shit, son. I'm about half throttle. We alright. She's just battering a little bit.
She's talking.
Yeah.
I'd be talking too if I had to pull this big fat bitch around.
Just pretend there's a car in there.
She heavy.
I mean, it's really not. I mean, we're running 60. Oh, God. Holy.
Well,
It's on there.
We
It's
officially
on there.
figured out it's on there.
Because, holy shit.
Sorry guys, he's having a moment of clarity.
I think the tire was off the ground on this side.
Dude, it hit hard. That spot on that road was dangerous.
Really old 6-0 fan clutch. For the record, I've got a 7.3 Cooler mod in the back seat. We probably should have put on here. And I need to get that done before bids. I mean, I'm not pushing it hard at all. It hung right back down when I flipped those fans on too.
What did it go up to?
225.
That's what it got to?
Yeah.
What's it down to?
The bottom's falling back out of it. It's back down to 216 already. Shit, it just shifted into fucking high gear.
She's a beast.
I mean, I'm not pushing it. I'm literally not half throttle.
It ought to pull it without a problem.
Now it's an overhaul.
Just imagine another,
well, I've got
4,000 pounds in there.
I got at least that much more ass left in her.
I'd pull fine.
That's all we were really worried about was coming over this gorge. We get to K Mountain, we got her whooped.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
We'll phone a friend to pull us across. Daniel owes me a favor anyway.
We're good now.
Pull me.
I don't know if you remember going to the shop last night. I don't want to have anything down there.
Oh, yeah, we'll put that Dodge and Duramax together and they'll give me.
Yeah.
Son. Well, we know we made up the mountain.
Correct.
We know it's on there because we just, God almighty. Did you see how bad that trailer was? Did you see how I couldn't dodge it?
Yeah, I seen it.
Did you see how bad it shook?
Yeah.
Like if I'd had a car in there, I'd be pulling over right now, afraid I broke a stride.
I thought I was about to bail out of the truck.
Yeah.
You're gonna be on your own.
Yep. Well, we'll show you the trailer when we get home. I feel more confident now that there will be more videos.
Yeah, we think the trailer will make it after that.
So update, not in the truck, it's parked way up there. We're at AutoZone, sorry to my company, it's the only thing we could find. We're coming through Asheville and we blew a turbo boot off, which definitely thought we blew the engine. That's pretty scary. Funny, we'd been up a big grade and been boosting hard and we were good. And I don't know, we were under a little boost and looked like the guy before me must have had that problem because it was stripped out, the bolt on the clamp. Of course, the only tool we had was a pair of Leatherman tool. So Jeremy got it back on with the pliers. So we're here at AutoZone. I forgot my mask in the truck, so I let him go in. And he's trying to hopefully find a socket set, a boot, clamp, whatever we can get. Luckily, we're here in Candler, and it's kind of two-lane-ish, so if we break down, maybe we won't be as in bad as trouble. Because you blow that boot and you have nothing, basically. So, we forgot to film when we were broke down, but here we are, hoping for the best. Wow, she had a whole lot more tightening in her.
I know, that's why I told you to limp it, but I couldn't get no more than pliers. If I go much more, I wouldn't
Get too tight.
break that band.
That's what we want in captivity. Tell our listeners for the record what AutoZone tried to give you for a turbo boot clamp.
A CV boot.
Yeah.
A CV boot. Oh, fuck. CV boot.
Yeah. So there's that.
Cause it, yeah.
Go ahead, I started.
In their defense, the manager there was the shit.
Yeah.
He knew what I needed.
He just didn't have it.
And he didn't have it.
We did have this handy dandy ratchet set that works good. So, on the road
We're
again.
hoping to go home. So we're driving down the interstate. We're reminiscing, catching up on old times. You know, this line ends. Minding their own business, super impressed with how well the trailer's pulling. Truck's doing good. All of a sudden...
So it just came over a huge grade.
Yeah.
Saluda Gorge, if anybody's familiar.
I guess. It's like this.
Done great. Half throttle. We videoed, didn't we?
Yeah, movie
Yeah, you've already seen it. You were there.
Yeah, you were there with us. So we get out, we get to the flat part, and we're talking, catching up, and all of a sudden, well, bam! We hear this loud popping noise, and we're both looking at each other like, oh shit.
Trailer's still hooked.
Nothing's fell off the truck. Start seeing smoke roll out from under the rear end. I'm like, hell, we blew a tire on this dually. Jeff says, no, I don't think we blew a tire because I have no throttle power. So I hit the throttle and nothing happens. I'm like, oh man. So we pull over on the side of the road where it's pretty dangerous.
Luckily we got off, like there was shoulder and there was gravel. If it had happened like 2 seconds later, we'd have been
in big trouble because there was nothing but guardrail, nowhere to pull over, in trouble. So we get over, we take a look at it, pop the hood, blew the damn boot off the turbo. All right, we're cool at this point. We're like, okay, maybe we can fix it. So I was like,
cool. I was pretty upset.
Because you knew you didn't have a toolbox. I didn't notice at this point.
Oh.
I'm cool at this point because I'm like, all right, so we'll just get the toolbox that we have bitched about never leaving the house without. And he's like, I have a pair of Leatherman pliers. I'm like, excuse me? You have a pair of what? Leatherman pliers. What in the fuck am I going to do with those?
In my defense, I've got 2 packs of zip ties.
Oh, and 2 packs of zip ties. So, long story short, had to wait 30 minutes for the thing to cool off enough to be able to do anything with it. And then I get up in there and fight the boot on it, get the clamp back on it, and sit there for 40 minutes with a pair of Leatherman pliers and tighten the shit out of it. And then we made it to a parts store, bought a socket set, and they didn't have the parts to fix it, or new parts, so we put it back together what we had, and we're limping her home.
Pretty much sums it up. Here we go. Up the big mountain.
Fingers crossed that the boot stays on.
I feel like if we, of course, we would get behind these fucking idiots.
That have to do 3 miles an hour.
I almost feel like if I stay in the boost, I'm gonna be better than if it comes off the boost.
Yeah, come off and on, because then it's gonna be like fluctuating pressure. That was a little scary.
She boosts 25, correct?
25?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now?
No, we're on 20. When it shifted, we went 25. Come on, old girl.
Just hold together for another.
The worst part about this right here, as you can see, is there's really nowhere to get off the road. I mean, I guess there's more than I thought there was.
I mean, we can get off.
Yeah.
Got the old fan clutch. She's loud. Sounds like a tornado warning system. Here comes this wildie pulling his big one.
You're all about the 6.7 line.
Yeah.
You about got her. Come on, old girl. Hold together. It's really not. I mean, I'm not. As far as if I wasn't worried about the boot, I'm not anywhere near on it. Tornado again.
Yeah, the temp's getting up there a little bit.
It shot back down and cut on and off.
What's it up at now?
224. When it shut back off, it dropped back down to 220. I mean,
you still got the electric fans on too, don't you?
alright, it's all downhill from here, literally.
Well, hopefully, I think we've got this this one in the bag for this trip. So we didn't get to show you earlier because we're on the side of the road. Hold that for me till I get up here. And I'm gonna show you what piece we blew off and had to fix on the side of the road with a pair of pliers. Thankfully, this is all it blew off. I'll find somewhere. I don't know if y'all can, obviously you can see that rubber boot coupler there. That bottom hose, or the bottom clamp on that blew off. Made a really loud boom. A whole lot of smoke. It's pretty cool. All them fancy red ass pipes don't mean a whole hill of beans.